Hey gang, Ronan here. Welcome on back to the Retrocade. It's Wednesday, and this is hopefully the penultimate episode in our revisitation and our walkthrough of the 1986 Nintendo Entertainment System classic, The Legend of Zelda. If you've been enjoying this series, as well as the other content we've had on the channel so far, as always, the best way to show it, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and ring the bell to be notified of the latest content. You can also follow us on Instagram at Ronan's Retrocade, R-O-N-I-N-S Retrocade, all one word, where we post new information about upcoming content on the channel, as well as other things I'll be looking to hopefully put together here in the near future. Help spread the word about the channel so we can reach our goal of 100 subscribers as soon as we can. That way we can unlock YouTube's pesky customization algorithm, and we can make it bigger and better. We will also have our regular features, Sports Saturday and Suckerpunch Sunday, coming up this weekend, where we will go back and play a sports and fighting or fighting platform-based game from the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th generation. I also have in the pipeline a special edition of WTF Wednesday that I'm hoping to get out tomorrow along with this episode. So be on the lookout for that. It'll be nice to be getting that feature underway again. Again, the idea behind it is that we will explore games that on paper seem like a good idea, but are either not great in the execution or ones that are focused on such a really, really narrow niche that they never really became as big as a lot of the games that we all know and love. And if there's a game you would like to see us feature from the Nintendo Entertainment System, the Super Nintendo, Sega Master System, Sega Genesis, or MegaDrive, SNK Neo-Geo, Nintendo 64, PlayStation 1, or PlayStation 2, leave it in the comments below or drop me a line on Instagram. And again, it can be any game you want. This channel is dedicated to exploring the history of video games, and I can only take what I know so far, and I want to be able to have that dialogue with you guys, so I want to be able to create content that is of interest to you. So, again, could be any game you want from those systems. The only thing that I can say is that at worst, I'll say no, and decide to try something else, but we'll see. So, anyway, where I left you guys on Monday is we are down to the final 2 dungeons and the final 2 pieces of the Triforce of Wisdom. I did make the misnomer of saying we're assembling the Triforce of Power. Not yet. We got to go get that in Deathbound at the end, which will hopefully be on Friday. However, before we can do that, we have to tackle the last 2 dungeons, which are going to be far and away the most difficult ones. We do have again, our magic boomerang. We were able to go to levels 5 and 6 and get the flute. We also got the wizard staff. We did have to use our medicine for the first time in this playthrough, although we yet still have not died, knock on wood. But one of the things I need to pick up is I need to replenish this, so we will have it for the long haul. The other thing we need to pick up before we get going in the dungeons is we've got to get something that will fill the spot between the flute and the medicine, and that is bait. In going back and doing a little bit of research, I realized that part of the thing that I always had to deal with in playing this game was that in the later dungeons, there was a little bit of a trick that was laid out for you that you cannot finish one of the dungeons without having bait. So, what we need to do for right now is I know where to get some. And having the Master Sword and the Wizard's Staff is a nice little perk to have. Although it didn't help me from not getting blasted with a rock right there. And what I'm really hoping is that we can pick up a little bit more money. Which we're not going to get there. But we came here before to get our magic shield, which of course we still have. But what we need is this big thing in the middle. This big chunk of meat, which we're going to need for getting through the dungeon. This is the bait. And for a long time, it was a question of trying to figure out, okay, why do we even have this in... Why do we have this in the game? And it's another component of game development that plays into my thesis of how critical the original Legend of Zelda is to the design and proliferation of equally great fantasy adventure titles and also open world games that have come up in all the years since. And this also includes everything from, like I said, from like Skyrim to Dark Souls. Ow. Dang pea-hats. Go away. At least give me money. But even Grand Theft Auto. If you think about all the open world elements that have gone into the sandboxes that occupy Liberty City, Vice City, and, you know, everything in the great GTA universe, you can make the argument that a lot of that came from stuff that was laid down back 35, 40 years ago with this game. And part of that is knowing that if you come across a shop or some part of a open world and there's an item that doesn't seem to have any practical use in it, it's gonna have a use at some point. And that's what we have here with the bait. They wouldn't put it in the game if we didn't have to use it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here really fast. There isn't a whole lot by way of beasties. The Tektites are giving me hearts, but they're not giving me money, which is rather annoying. See if the Moblins do any better. Alright, a little cash is good. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take advantage, and I don't think it's this one. I think it's the next one. It's one of these two screens. I want to say it's this one. Come on, Octorok. Stop moving. There we go. And what I want is the candle. And I want to... Okay, maybe it's not this one. Then I think it's this one. Oh, it was only 10. Okay, there is one around here that I know of that we can get 100. But I've just got to be able to remember where it is. Okay, in the meantime, we will head this way. I want to take off the... candle and give me the wand back. And still nothing. Well, this has been uneventful so far. Go. And we come around this way. And we'll go back over here. Alright. I would love to be able to get some more coinage. Ow. Now if I think this one will get me... Well, 10 more. Well, every little bit's gonna help. What I might have to do is I may have to take my chances in this dungeon with just having the one... Whoops. Having the blue medicine left. Fairy, come here. Don't make me chase you. There we go. Okay. So head up this way. And that stopwatch is utterly pointless now. We'll take these moblins out. And up here is the only place where there is a pond, but no fairy. And that tells us all we need to know about why we're here. So we blow the whistle. And welcome to level 7. Now in here, there is one item we need to pick up. And that is the red candle. Now remember I told you the blue candle we can only use once a screen. Whereas the red candle we can use multiple times a screen. Now, I don't believe any of these blocks can be moved. And they can't. Now we have the Garayas again, and these are the blue ones. Luckily, our boomerang works on them. Ow. But we still managed to get hit a little bit. And now we have a Digdogger. Fortunately, the whistle still works on it. And we're back up to full life. Apologize for the lag there. But you would think with a computer as powerful as mine, I wouldn't have that anymore. Now, if I remember right, now that we've taken the Digdogger out, we do not have to deal with it again. There's a secret in the tip of the nose. Okay. Whoops, I don't want that. I want bombs. Oh, that didn't help. Okay. So back we go this way. Now, I will tell you now, this episode may be a little bit longer than our 30-minute standard. Only because I genuinely do not know how long it's going to take us to get through both these dungeons. The goal is still to get through both. We're getting a lot of bombs here. Okay, so that's one. Oh, this is the way we came in. Okay. Nothing over there. So up this way. And Garaya's everywhere. Okay, we open this door. And there are Staphyloses in here. And now we have the compass, so we know where the Triforce is. As we see by the dot up on the screen in the upper left. But nothing else. And 3 more Dodongos. But what else do we have around here? Well, that was helpful. More bombs. These guys are called ropes. I don't think there's anywhere else we can go. Whoop. And let's get past them. Now, I could take these guys out, but really, what's the point? I bet you'd like to have more bombs. Yes, I would. Because why have 12 when you can have 16? Oh, and I took them both out. Was not anticipating that, but I am not in any sort of position to complain. Okay, so we've got more. have these guys to deal with, but we also have bubbles. And another Digdogger. And this one splits into thirds. Okay, there's got to be more stuff around here. No. Yes. We got a heart and we got a key. And I think we're close to the boss because I thought I heard the sound of a boss going by. Get those bombs while I can. Ow. Come here, bugger. Keep running into guys. That's not helpful. Grumble, grumble. Okay, now here is where having the bait. This is where you need it. Because you got to give it to this guy. And now he will go away. Now you don't have him in your inventory anymore, obviously. But now we don't necessarily need it. I gotta take this last guy out. Alright, man, you can hit me all you want. Now we have the map. And I do wonder. Well, that explains that. So now we have 54 rubies. All these guys down here. Open this door up. Now the question is, do we go this way? Will this bomb work? Yes, it will. Whoop! I didn't want to go this way. I want to come back. Now I might need to pick these guys off from long range. And this should be what I'm hoping for. It is. There is the red candle. So now we have this. And as we were told by the old man, the nose is going to be where the secret is. But as you see now, with the red candle, we can launch flames all day long, and it will never run out. So rather than waste a bomb, because we already came this way, they haven't respawned yet. And we are up to full power. Excellent. Except now we can't go any further. That's not good. So we have to go down this way. Since we couldn't bomb that wall up top, we bomb this wall. And more garage. No, you twerp. Damn it, Link. There we go. And one more Digdogger. There's 3 of them we've run into so far in this dungeon. These things are skittery as all get out. It's been so long since I played this game, I've forgotten who the boss is. Come on. There we go. Sheesh. And 3 more Dodongos. Instead, ow! I'm just gonna blow a hole in the wall. I'm not gonna waste my time with them. Okay, what are you? Oh, wall masters. Okay. Which means I need the wand, because with the watch, that's going to hold them still, and hopefully that will allow me to do that. Take out the bats. Should be a bomb here. Oh, it's Aqua Mentis. And having the wand was gravy. So that took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. Even though we did manage to get the 7th piece. So rather than go another potential half an hour to go to the last dungeon, I think what I will do is I will end it here because we are exactly 31 minutes. And if that means I have to do an episode solely on Dungeon 8, and then we can go attack Death Mountain, so be it. So let me get back to our starting spot. But that one was definitely a challenge, which makes me wonder just how much more level 8's gonna be. Alright, let's come over here. But the good thing is now we have 16 bombs. And I don't believe we can get any more than that. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about her. Take the Octoroks out. Pick up our last little bit of coinage. And we should be all set and back where it all began. So, what we will do in the next episode is we will go to level 8 and get the final piece of the Triforce, and then on Monday, we will make our charge to Death Mountain and finish the game. That means we have 2 more items we've got to get. We've got to get the magic book and the skeleton key that will allow us to open any other door in the game. Those are the 2 items we have to get in level 8, and that is going to alone make it a real challenge. So, if you've enjoyed this so far, best way you can show it, as always, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, ring the bell to be notified of the latest content. Remember, we'll have Sports Saturday and Suckerpunch Sunday coming up this weekend, where we'll play a sports and fighting platform-based game from the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th generation. You can also follow us on Twitter at Ronin's on Instagram now. Let me get my facts straight, at Ronin's Retrocade, and help spread the word about us so we can get to 100 subscribers as soon as possible. That way we can unlock the YouTube customization algorithm and make this channel bigger and better. And if there's a game you would like to see us feature from the Nintendo Entertainment System, the Super Nintendo, the Sega Master System, Sega Genesis, or MegaDrive, SNK Neo-Geo, Nintendo 64, PlayStation 1, or PlayStation 2, leave it in the comments below or drop me a tweet. Again, it can be any game you guys want. And until tomorrow, where we will have WTF Wednesday for the first time since we brought the channel back, I'm Ronin. It's been great to spend this time with you. Be safe, be well, happy gaming, and we'll talk to you then. Bye.